Okay friends, so here we go. We know that when we turn our headlight switch to the left, counterclockwise all the way, it turns on these two lights right here, and these are supposed to be your bed lights. So we know that there's going to be power going back here. So I'm just going to take out these two Phillips head screws that hold in the third brake light slash cargo area lights. Here we are. Here's all our wiring. You've got your center brake lights there. There's two of them, 921s. And you have this one right here and this one right here. Those are your cargo lights. And those are also 921 bulbs. So if you have to replace them, easy peasy, now's the time. Okay? I'm gonna leave this out for now actually. Now I'm gonna take off a little bit of this electrical tape. Let's see. Gonna try to bring it down so I have some wiring to work with. And this is kind of your prerogative how you want to do this, because it comes with a little thing that's supposed to connect into your trailer wiring, which is fine, but this right here, by the way. Problem with this is it doesn't have a switch, so you know, at what point is it going to turn on and what point is it going to turn off? I don't know. I can't control it. I would much rather have control over it. So I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to trim these wires right off of here at some point, probably in a minute once I get going here. And then we can continue on in splicing in these wires. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure we have plenty of space between this and where we're going to cut, because we're going to need to be able to splice into it. I got plenty of room here, plenty of room there. Cut right into that. Just gonna take off some of this outer sheathing here. Should come off fairly easily. Let's do this. Awesome. Now that we have this off, we can actually physically continue on the ground. So we've got this one. Just give the wiring a little twist at the end there, so you make sure that none of those pieces are frayed out. Awesome. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Give it a little wiggle. Same thing. Give it a nice twist. This is great. So now, these essentially can go either like this. Hold on. We're going to come over here where we cut the wire that has the stripe, right? It's got a stripe on both sides and the other wire does not. Our new wiring, we have striped wires and no stripes. That makes it super easy for us. Just going to come over here. And I mean, you can cut this back as far as you want. If you're planning on ever reusing something like this, you could probably keep it in your toolbox or wherever, your junk drawer, and maybe you can use this for something somewhere down the line, right? For us personally on this application, we're not. So I'm just gonna trim it right there. That leaves me plenty so I can do something with it later on down the line. We're gonna clean up these wires right here. A nice little twist. Awesome. Same thing for this one. Here's a nice twist. Perfect. Just gonna put them right around each other. All right, so now that we have these two twisted together, I'm gonna twist it right into this wire right here. Okay, just essentially put these two wires so they're together. And they're gonna be ready to go right into here. Got a piece of heat shrink, fits just over this, which is perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it just like this, and we're gonna cut ourselves a piece that's just a little bit longer than this, okay? And that's just so when we have the wires on there and we heat shrink this, it's gonna shrink down right around the wires, and it's gonna make sure that no moisture gets in there. I'm gonna take this piece, I'm just gonna bring it right down here, give myself a little bit more slack. Okay, slide it down. I've got my electrical connector. We're gonna put our wires right into there. I like to twist as I push it on. Okay, we've got a blue connector. I'm gonna go right where it says to use the blue. I'm gonna grab right on the metal that's in the center of there. Squeeze down as tight as I can. Give it a nice tug. Feels perfect. It's definitely not coming loose. I'll grab this, get it ready. Okay. So now we have the other end. I'm gonna wait on putting this side in, but that is where it's gonna go, right inside there, and we'll slide this up. As for now, I'm gonna trim this. Just like this. Should wanna come off of there. Everything's harder with gloves on. Cool. Make sure that this is good to go. Got both sides of this ready to go. Get that off of there. I'm gonna do the same thing to this wire. So it's time to get these connected in. We have our striped wire. We remember it's gonna go with the striped wire connectors. Just go right in here. Slide it in as far as we can. Squeeze this on. Give it a nice tug. That feels great. Do this one. Same thing. Slide it in. Perfect. Now we're going to take our heat shrink. Just try to get it so it comes up. And we want that connector to be right smack dab in the middle of it. Okay? As close as you can get it. If it's not perfect, it's okay, as long as it's kind of going off both sides. Now we're just going to use a small butane lighter. And all we want to do is apply gentle heat here, just to the point where this starts to shrink down. You don't want to melt it. You don't need, a fire or anything cool like that. It's just about getting this to shrink down to keep all the moisture and debris out of there so we can maintain a good connection without corrosion. Just keep moving your flame around. When you get to the end, give it a little squeeze. Just be careful because it will be hot. I probably don't need to tell you that, but I will anyway. Do the same to the other side, of course. There we go. Get back up in our vehicle here. Got our little wired mess. This is exciting. I'm gonna plug it in. Now let's give them a try. Get them up in here a little bit, just so it's sitting. I don't have to hold it. All right, now we're gonna turn our switch and we'll check it out. Oh yeah! Let's get them mounted. So we've got our wiring here. I'm just gonna run it so it's coming down. It's gonna go right down along here, and then we're gonna go underneath this rubber strip right here, all the way down. Something that you're definitely gonna wanna pay attention to is, there's two different sides to this. You see how this is angled? If you put this side over on that side of the vehicle, when you stick it on, these LEDs are gonna be shining up. So that's great if you wanna show it in your face while you're up here. If you want it showing down at what you're working with, then you need to aim them down. With that said, we know that these are ready to face down. So I'm gonna put that on this side, that one on that side, and we're gonna start running them. All right, so let's get some of these little sticky tabs here. We'll stick them right on the back. Awesome. And do the same to all of them. Just gonna try to get the sticky paper off the back side there. It's really hard to do if you don't have nails or you're wearing gloves like I am. So we've got it so we know it's facing down. I like mine right there, so it's going to be facing down here. I'm going to run the wires up in between behind this. And continue on. Do all the rest of these right down the line. I'm just going to continue on, going right down my line here. I'm pulling the wire as tight as I can as I go, so it's not hanging and dangling and doing all sorts of funny stuff. Those look great. Awesome. We'll do the same to the other side of the vehicle, and then we'll test them out. All right.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1aauto.com, your place for DIY auto repairs, for great parts, great service, and more content.